and you see a lot of Americans who are super tense. So that's something that I've kind of trained over time, is just to be relaxed out here, let your hands hang down, and still definitely protecting this leg, but hands are down in the way, I'm low, and I'm always reaching, making contact from hands low. And whether it's from a fake or if I'm just staying with the collar tie, that's always where I'm trying to go. That's my number one tie. It's where I like to be. So this first couple attacks will be from this collar tie. So I'm staying with the collar tie, and this guy usually will reach up and kind of give me this sort of feel. And so I'll be collar tied, whether it's wrist over here. I like to control something down here. And since I'm a right leg lead, and my number one attack is usually this leg, I like to have my attack hand down and low, and I can use this wrist for a number of things, but my number one attack is this knee pull single. So for you guys that haven't seen that before, it's a high crotch penetration. It starts off like a high crotch penetration where I'm knee pounding, I'm hitting here, my head's hitting him in the chest a little bit, I'm dropping this hand, and then I'm swinging to a single over here. So like this thing has got a collar tie, and then I'm using my elbow. When he reaches over here, I have the opportunity to make myself a window for this attack. It gives me a lot of control over how much space I have here. So here, I open this window up, I'm penetrating through, I'm gonna kind of punch him right here in his chest with my head, and now you'll see my knees are gonna rotate here, rotate to a single, and then my left hand has to be ready to change levels, cover this knee, get up. So ideally, when I'm hitting this, my feet are in the mat, I'm controlling this wrist, I'm moving him. A lot of times you'll see me looking to fake over here so that he's setting this leg back. But I'm using this, trying to create some motion, disguise that a little bit, and then I'm dropping, spinning, switching my knees. And then here, this is something that usually when I'm teaching this, I spend a lot of time with guys talking about being able to get behind. The more I can get behind this leg, the easier that finish is going to be for me. Because you hit out front, I hit the shot, I hit, and then I turn. And the more straight in front this guy is, the easier it is for him to stuff and sprawl. So I'm looking to get behind, run my feet, and get my chest all the way behind it, my shoulder and his hamstring, and then this left hand is in the mat, keeping my chest elevated until I'm ready to come up and come to my feet, in which case I'm bringing my feet under, elevating, getting that up. One more time, collar tie, shoot. Ready to run my feet behind and my shoulder. I want to keep it up in this thigh, my hand, so ideally I'm covering this knee. But a lot of times shooting this shot, you kind of find yourself extended, and so you got to keep chest elevation. So this hand, a lot of times it's moving up and down, especially as this guy's trying to square. But I'm keeping elevation. My shoulder's in the back of his thigh, and I'm trying to pull this leg across my chest. So you hear the pressure. Once I've circled behind, this hand is keeping elevation, shoulder's strong on his thigh here. I'm trying to pull this leg across, and then this is where I want to be. This is how I know I'm going to get a good finish. My finishing rate goes up exponentially probably when I bring this leg up to my feet. From here, keeping it strong. I like to keep this fist super deep, high up in my chest, no wiggle room here. And then from here, I'm trying to be parallel to this leg. Parallel to this leg, bump on my toes. What that's doing is kind of bringing him closer to me. Whereas if I'm here, I'm perpendicular here. Parallel, it's a lot closer for me to get to my finish here. So here, big fist in my chest. I'm opening my chest, kind of stretching this leg. That's going to get uncomfortable for him. And my left hand here is reaching for this far ear. I like to step, replacement step, lock, and pull them back over this. Easy points. So one more time, and I think the hardest part of this attack is really this transition from the high crotch to a single. I'm still working on it to this day. To get around that corner, it's tough. It takes a lot of footwork, but it's really worth it, especially for me. I'm a heavyweight, started at 97. This works on a lot of big guys, and the best part about it is that you're kind of avoiding their baseline defense. I'm not getting stuck under any of these big guys. I'm not really having to face this defense. If he sprawls on me here, I'm not getting stuck under. I'm able to avoid that by going around. Here, he can't really squash me unless he squares all the way up. If he squares all the way up, then I could be in that situation. But when that happens, that's just telling me that I need to do a better job getting this angle. So, again, once I'm in here, I'm looking to keep this hand long under, get behind. I'm pulling this leg across my chest, getting up. I'm parallel to this leg, and then I'm reaching deep, replacement step, pulling it back, get my 2. So the next thing you'll see in this position is some guys try if they beat your lock, and what I mean by that is my knee is above his lock. Here I have a lot more funk defense than if he's above my knee. Here I can't like limp leg, I can't spin. So what I'm doing from a defensive perspective, beating this lock, getting his head down, some guys will start giving you this spin feel, which can be really frustrating. Low energy for them, but